kung ang simula natin, yun naman ang pagtatapos para kay Jesus. Nagsisimula ang Semana Santa sa araw na ito, at least in an anticipated way. Pero dito rin nagsisimula ang katapusan ni Jesus. Nagbubukas ang linggo ng palaspas ng pintuan patungong Jerusalem, pero merong dalawang mukha ang pagdiriwang ng linggo ng palaspas. Kaya ang tawag sa kanya, Palm Sunday of the Lord's Passion. Palm Sunday, kanina narinig natin ang Ebanghelyo, nagbubunyi ang mga tao, nagwawagayway ng mga palaspas, naglalatag ng mga tela, nakasakay si Jesus sa asno, at ang mga tao ay nagpapasalamat, natutuwa, piyesta. Sa pangalawang ebanghelyong narinig, passion. Crucify Him. Ang pagdanak ng dugo, ang kamatayan, Eli, Eli, lema sabachthani, my God, why have you forsaken me? Mabilis ang pagbabago ng klima, mabilis ang pagbabago ng mga sinisigaw, mabilis ang nararamdaman ng mga taong magbago mula sa tuwa patungo sa galit, mabilis, napakabilis sa totoo lang. Kung titingnan natin ang buhay ni Jesus, maiksi lang, 33 taong gulang. He was born in Bethlehem. He was chased by Herod, and therefore exiled to Egypt. For around 2 or 3 years, with the Holy Family, Joseph and Mary, Jesus was in exile. And then when Herod died, Joseph in a dream was told by the angel, go back, not to Bethlehem, because the son of Herod is ruling there. Go back to your hometown in Nazareth. Raise up the child there, dun mo palakihin ang bata. 30 taon. 30 taon sa Nazareth. 30 taon na wala tayong narinig. 30 taon na siya'y nanatiling nakatago, na siya'y namumuhay ng normal, ordinaryo, isang anluwagi ang tatay, kaya siya din ay naging karpentero. Ang nanay niya ay dukha-ding anawin, kaya wala naman talaga silang pangalan, hindi naman kilala sa lipunan, wala namang kapangyarihan, ordinary, hidden, regular, 30 years. Until one day, he felt the call. He was in the north, but he felt the call to go to John. John was baptizing by the river Jordan somewhere in the Judean desert. So he had to move south. Judea is in the south. The capital, as I've said, is Jerusalem. And John was baptizing in the Jordan River right before the Jordan River meets the Dead Sea. For those of you who have been to the Holy Land, naiintindihan nyo yung sinasabi ko. At doon pininyagan si Jesus ni Juan. On his 30th year, he was baptized. And after the baptism, he was led to the desert to be tested for 40 days. After 40 days, he was ready. He moved back to the north and began his ministry in Galilee. Tried to go back to Nazareth. He preached in the synagogue, proclaimed to them, the Holy Spirit is upon me, and the good news is being fulfilled in your hearing. But people from Nazareth could not accept what he was saying. Sabi nila, sino ba to? Di ba alam natin kung sino ang tatay nito? Di ba kilala natin ang nanay nito? Di ba alam natin ang pamilya nito? Ba't nagsasalita yan? Ano sinasabi niyang fulfilled in your hearing? Jesus wanted to go back to Nazareth. He wanted to go back to where he grew up. But he was rejected in Nazareth. He was pushed by the people to a precipice. Isang bundok at ihulog nila si Jesus. But Jesus passed through them. And then from that day on, he relocated to Capernaum, a few kilometers up north, still in the Galilean region, malapit sa Sea of Galilee. And for the next 3 years, he would be going around the Sea of Galilee, crossing from one corner, from one end to another, from one city to another, from one town to another, healing the sick, proclaiming the good news, proclaiming the Beatitudes, proclaiming the kingdom, multiplying the loaves, walking on water, calming the storm, raising dead people to life. 3 years. Until one day, he said to his disciples, they were in Caesarea Philippi. Caesarea Philippi is the northernmost portion of Galilee. Ito yung pinakadulo ng north. Caesarea Philippi. Kung ihahalin tulad natin sa Pilipinas, ito yung Lawag o Ilocos Norte. O kung hindi man, ito yung nasa pinakadulo, Aparin. Caesarea Philippi was the place where he asked his disciples, "Who do you say that I am?" He wanted to test them. He wanted to be sure they knew him. They were saying, you are the prophet. They say you are Elijah. You are John the Baptist. And then Peter said, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. And when Peter said that, Jesus was assured, it is time. From the north, from Caesarea Philippi, he said to his disciples, let us go to Jerusalem. Ang paglalakbay ni Jesus patungong Jerusalem ay paglalakbay mula sa norte papuntang timog. Halfway was the mountain of transfiguration, Mount Tabor. Ang gitna ng Jerusalem at Caesarea Philippi ay Mount Tabor. At doon nagpanibagong anyo si Jesus. Nakita niya sa mga alagad kung sino siya. At ang sabi niya kay Pedro, Santiago to Juan, remember this. Don't tell the others about this yet, but remember this. This is a preview of what will happen to me, but let us go to Jerusalem. I have to do something there. And Peter said, Lord, it is good to stay here. Let us build 3 tents for you, one for Moses, one for Elijah. But Jesus said, no, we have to go down and we have to move up to Jerusalem. Mula sa Caesarea Philippi, mula Aparin, napunta ng Pampanga, gitna, Maynila ang Jerusalem. Tuloy sila. Kahit na napapagod na si Jesus, kahit alam niya kung anong mangyayari sa kanya, pero tuloy sila. Jericho. Ang Jericho, ito yung lugar, syudad, na paanan ng Jerusalem. Jerusalem is around 3,000 feet above sea level. And Galilee was around 300 feet or 300 meters below sea level. So they were practically going up. And Jericho was the foot of Jerusalem before ascending. In Jericho, he healed the blind man Bartimaeus. And that day, Bartimaeus became a follower and joined the people coming from the north, joining Jesus in a caravan. Nagsimula sa Caesarea Philippi, 12. Habang sila naglalakbay, padami ng padami ng padami ang kasama ni Jesus. Pagdating ng Jericho, libo-libo na sila. And everybody was excited. Here comes the king, ready to take over the capital. Tuwan-tuwa ang lahat, excited ang lahat. Ang anak ni David, paakyat na humanda kayong mga Romano, humanda kayong mga punong pare, humanda kayo, palalayasin kayo ng anak ni David. That's the context of the Palm Sunday procession. The high expectation, the excitement of the people, because they knew Jesus. Kilala nila si Jesus. Narinig nila ang mga pahayag ni Jesus. They were familiar with the ways, with the voice, with the power of Jesus, because for 3 years, they were following Jesus around. Pagod na pagod si Jesus ng 3 taon. He was often chased by people from one end of Galilee to the other. Bago pa nga sila makababa ng bangka, naandun na yung mga tao. And Jesus felt they were like sheep without a shepherd. Uhaw sila sa salita ng Diyos. Uhaw sila sa tagapagligtas. And understandably so, for 500 years, more or less, God abandoned His chosen people. No prophet was heard. No judge was given. No king. No king because Herod was not really a true king. Herod was an Edomite. He was not Jew. He was half Jew, but he was a foreigner. Paano siya naging hari ng Israel? He paid his way to power. Kaya namang bayaran ng mga Romano, kaya namang bayaran ang mga punong pare. Herod became a king by sheer corruption. And they hated Herod also, but they could not do anything. He was the reigning king. And so when they heard about this prophet from Nazareth, when they saw with their eyes how powerful this man is, they said, "Here is our hope." Andito yung ating pag-asa. The context of Palm Sunday is of people coming from the north proclaiming Jesus as the new king. And they would soon be disappointed greatly because they would not see him taking over Jerusalem. And so, the Passion. Hindi ko na ho pamungunahan ng Passion. I will reserve it for the next few days. Isang linggo ho ito. Be with us. Itutuloy natin ng kwento. But for now, bitinin muna natin at sabihin natin na it was a triumphant entry to Jerusalem because they were expecting that Jesus would take over the city of Jerusalem. They were so happy. Let us leave it at that. Kasi totoo din naman, ang dumating sa kanila ay ang hari ng Israel, ang anak ni David, ang Mesiyas. Yun na lang, iba sa kanilang mga hinihintay at inaakala. Siya pa rin ang tagapagligtas. Siya pa rin ang hari. Siya pa rin ang Mesiyas. Ngunit gagapiin niya ang Jerusalem sa paraan siya lamang ang nakakaalam. Stay with Jesus. He has now entered the city. And now, He is ready to claim His throne. But the reading of the Gospel, the second Gospel, would preempt the story. He would claim His throne, but His throne would be the cross. That's another story. We leave it for another day.